Oh no, no. Tweety! Oh my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. You heard that? Tweety says hi my besties. Hey, how are you? I'm so happy you are stopping by. And today I'm bringing to you highly requested video, Infinity Wreath. You have that form from the Dollar Tree? I hope you do. They have it out at so many stores. Mine is actually late to the game, but I'm excited to finally try it. And hopefully you won't be disappointed. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel, because that way you become my bestie and we are in touch. Infinity love. No end for you, my besties. A little big for the glasses, right? It's gonna be a huge wreath. Let's see it. Tweety, Tweety, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, let's get started. So we're going to be working with the Infinity Wreath form, but this method could be used for any wreath form from the Dollar Tree. And you are going to need 5 nautical ropes from the Dollar Tree, actually 4 and a little bit. So very budget friendly, especially for this size of a wreath. One thing you want to pay attention to though is the length of your rope. They sell various sizes and this one is 11 feet, that's pretty good. First thing that I noticed when I started weaving is that my form was showing through. And maybe because my rope is light color, but also it's only 3 rails. I had done the cross wreath a couple years ago and it was full rails. And the rope wasn't showing at all. The weave turned out slightly differently on 4 rails, also darker rope. So here, maybe it's not a big deal to some, but I just decided to go and spray paint. Especially that I have the spray paint on hand already. So just one quick coat. I don't want to wait for long dry time. Just enough to break up that contrast, and I don't have to worry at all about it peeking through. Coco, come say hi to my besties. Look at that cutie. Oh my goodness, I just want to hug her all day long. All right, so we start off by inserting the rope under that second rail and over the third. And fold it under and glue it there, just like that. Hold it for a moment. And you're gonna continue weaving just like that, pulling your rope over and under, over and under. And you know, in the beginning when the rope is so long, it's gonna take a moment. But let me tell you, this is very satisfying. It's really not difficult and it's fun to do it. Just turn on your favorite music or a show and enjoy the process. So it's over, under, back and forth. And as the rope gets shorter, you're going to be weaving faster. And by the way, can you hear Tweety chirping for you here and there? Yes, she wants to be at least heard, if not seen. Okay, let me show you where we are. You can see the form peeking through, but since it's a light color, it's not a problem. Of course, you can weave tighter and squeeze your rope in there, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. So let me just continue filling up that section. All right, so we are reaching the end of the first section, and let me just show you how I squeeze in one more row. Just pull it through and over there and under. Let's see. Can you see right there? The section has ended. There is a little crossbar there. And as you take your rope across to the next section, you are going to cover that little divider bar in between the sections. So just continue weaving on. And you can already notice how much faster the weaving goes since the rope is shorter, right? So this is repetitive. Let me just finish up that second section now.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase.
All right, we got 2 sections done and a little bit of rope still left over. So we are going to start the third section. And let me show you one more time. This is going to be so easy to see now when the rope is short.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Easy, right? And so satisfying and rewarding. You know, I called my sister and I showed her this. She was so impressed. She was like, wow, how did you do that? In the meantime, it's so easy. And now the rope is ending, so let me just show you how we're gonna do this. We can pull through one more time and fold it under in the back. And let's glue it back there.
My shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So we got done 2.5, almost 3 sections with one rope. Let's start the second rope and let me show you how we add it there now. It's dependent actually where your rope ended. You see it's over the first rail, so now we have to put it under because it's always opposite. And now over the second and over the third. So let me just pull it out a little more, fold it over there, hold it, and let's turn it over and glue it back there. I hope it's not too confusing, but I assure you, once you're gonna be weaving, you're gonna easily figure this out. So you hide that end over there in the back, and you are going to start off with the other end and just continue weaving through like we did before. And let's just finish up that section. The rope is long again, so it's gonna just take a little bit longer to pull it through. But I want to just finish up and show you the fourth section because that's a little bit challenging. Okay, I think we can squeeze in just one more. Okay, and now we move on to the fourth section. Let's continue weaving until we get to the middle. This is the part, well, it will get a little bit tricky. Let me just get there real fast and show you. Okay, we are getting to the center of the fourth section, and please pay attention what I'm doing here.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't.
Basically, you have to continue weaving between the same 3 rails. Even though it's going to be so easy to like jump the rail straight down, no, go to the side, to the original rail. And you still have to squeeze your rope through there and pass it under the second rail and back to the first, okay? And go back the same way. Push the rope and we can squeeze one more row in there. Hold with your thumb and go back to the first rail. And now finally we are going to go top to bottom. So let's see, got the first rail, over the second, under the third, that's straight down. You see what I mean? And now we will continue weaving top to bottom. That way you're not going to have any hole over there on the side. If you would have done that right away, you would have some holes, and we don't want that. So since this section is ending, you're going to have to just push that rope to the side and make some room for a couple more weaves top to bottom. And let's squeeze in one more. And as I pull this out, I see that this section is full. I don't think I can squeeze in one more over there. So I'm just going to move on to the fifth section and just thread it through there. And let's continue weaving top to bottom until we fill the fifth section. All right, and it looks like the second rope has ended before we finish the fifth section. So let's just glue it here in the back. And let's start the third rope. And let me show you why you have to start on the opposite where your rope ended last time. So before it was over the rail, so now we have to go under and over. So you have a nice continuation pattern, because otherwise, if you go over and under, see what happens. A lot of rail is showing because two ropes are under, you see? It always has to be opposite. All right, let's do it the right way. Let's pull out a little more and let's hide that end underneath and glue it under. All right, now let's just finish up that fifth section. We have a lot of rope again, so I'm just gonna try to fast forward a little bit. And let's continue on with the sixth section.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, we are finishing the sixth section now and moving on. This is looking amazing. So we have 2/3 done and only 3 more sections to go. So exciting.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Uh-oh, looks like the third rope has ended before we finish the seventh section. So let's glue it back here. And let's start the fourth rope. Remember what I said? Opposite where you ended. So this is right. And instead of pulling it out so much and gluing underneath, how about we just glue it over here to the tip? That will work too. And let's continue with the other end. Okay, and so we're gonna finish the seventh section, continue on through the 8th. This is the last shred. Well, almost, because we're gonna have the 9th section. That's gonna get a little bit tricky, but this is something that we had done already, right? On the opposite side. So it's just gonna be a good review.
and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. On we'll go through the wastelands.
Yay! We are almost there, the 9th and final section. Let's just quickly get to the center and then slow down and show you exactly how we have to do this. Make sure we don't wind up with any holes. So just like I showed you before, we continue with the same 3rd rail that's right there on the side, and we fill it in completely before we move on. Well, our rope has ended. How annoying is that? For the last half a section, we have to start a new rope, especially in this tricky spot. So I'm gluing that end back there, starting a new rope, and let's see how we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to start over there where we just ended. Let's glue our new end over there in the back and take it from there. As we pull all this rope through, now we are going to go straight down and back up and so on until we finish the whole section.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. On we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
I think we can squeeze in one more. Let's do it. Okay. Push it back there. Thread it through. Beautiful. And take it to the back. And we're gonna trim it here. And now let's just glue it, and yes, we did it!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it!
How do you like it? Isn't it beautiful? I love the natural look of the robe. Please send me infinity symbols if you like that too.
'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity.
It looks very impressive, and we only spent $6 here, 5 ropes in the form. Beautiful budget-friendly idea, large decor piece. You can stop right there, or you can decorate it even further. Keep watching. My cousin Aneta just got engaged back in Poland to this guy, Paweł. I'm so happy and excited for them. I think this infinity wreath will make a special gift, and I'm going to personalize it with their names. I got the galvanized letters at the Dollar Tree, although I'm not sure if this is the best deal because you get only half the alphabet per pack and only one of each letter. So I had to get 4 packs in order to spell out their names. It might be a better deal to look at the letters at your local craft store, okay? I also had to improvise a little bit to create the special character letter in Polish. But once everything was nice and set, I decided to glue it. One name on one side at the bottom, another on the other side, and there's the love word underneath. I think it's perfect. Please tell me, do you speak any other language? I would love to know. Next step is optional. I have the beads from the Dollar Tree and I like to create a hanger. Just measure to size and cut it, attach it to the top, something like this. I love how it coordinates beautifully with the rope. Of course, you can use regular wire hangers underneath the top of your wreath. Next, I thread the wire through the beads. That way the hanger will be more stable and easier to attach to the wreath form. I want to attach it evenly because it's going to be very visible. So 4 inches from the center on each side. And I'm just going to use the wire to tie it around the form over there. And you really don't need the jute string that's there, so you can pull it out. The wire makes it very easy to attach it to the form and very stable, just with couple ties around the rail. You can poke the end of the wire in the rope and cover with dab of hot glue. And look at that beautiful hanger. I love how it coordinates perfectly.
Mail time. The mail's here. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Oh my goodness, look at the package I got from my bestie Mary. Wow, I love the normies. How cute. Coco, can you smell Rocky? Say hi, Rocky. Mary, thank you so much for thinking of me. I couldn't find these anywhere. My mom just found the pink one, and my bestie Renia got me the red one, and now I have the whole set. I am just overjoyed, and that sign must be one of the cutest this season, and I cannot help it. You see how perfectly it coordinates with these two normies? Oh my gosh, I have to make one more wreath. I cannot thank you enough for the red mesh. You know, we've been waiting to make that red poinsettia wreath. So how exciting. This is the time to get your red mesh, guys, because they don't have it later on. And the pink rose clips, oh my gosh, so cute. I didn't expect this color. I had red I use in my menu sign, but oh my gosh, it's so good to have a variety. You know how I love the sweet decor and I have the donut wall in my dining room? Oh my goodness, this is the perfect addition. Can you believe this donut sign? How adorable. I never seen anything like it. Thank you so much to my bestie Mary and to her wonderful husband Tom. Such good people. I truly appreciate you watching and supporting my channel. It means so, so much. Wait a minute, it looks like my helper just fell asleep on the spool of ribbon. That's my girl. So I have some neutral flowers here that I like to add to my wreath. And I decide to go only with the cream flowers because I do not know my cousin's decor style yet. I haven't been to her new home, so let's keep it very neutral. By the way, I found this ribbon last week at Michael's after Christmas sale, 75 off. And you get 8 times as much ribbon as at Dollar Tree, better quality, and you can use it year round. So I encourage you to look for ribbons like that on the clearance. But if you cannot find it, Dollar Tree has a similar type of ribbon, okay? First, I cut a piece of wire to tie my bow, and we're gonna make a very simple bow because I don't want it to overwhelm my beautiful wreath. First, we're going to cut the fishtail. Just fold your ribbon in half and cut diagonally towards the wired edge. And we are going to measure a small tail. 6 inches is enough. Next, we are going to measure, let's say, 10 inches. When you fold it in half, you have a 5-inch loop. Let's make one more. Pinch. And maybe just one more. Let's see. Pinch all together. We have 3 loops, and I think that looks just enough for this wreath. I'm going to cut another tail 6 inches. We're going to use our wire to tie it together. Very simple bow. Just fluff it up, put your hand through each loop, and let's cut the other fishtail. We are going to use the wire in the back to pierce through and tie around the wreath form. Real easy, almost invisible there. Just cut off the excess. And again, you want to fold it under so it doesn't scratch the door. Fluff it up. You can bend the tails. They're a bit longer, so see how we want to arrange these. Next, I cut apart my florals and I'm going to decorate my bow. Let's start off with the cute little roses. One at the top, one at the bottom, and one through the center. Yes, I like this placement, so I'm going to glue everything in. This bouquet came with the little daisies as well, so I'm just going to add them here and there. Let's see, maybe extend it through the top. What do you think? And same on the opposite side. Yes, I think I like that. Next, we are going to add the viburnum, the delicate flower from the Dollar Tree. I think it is just what's needed here. They're very light and airy. We're going to extend our arrangement further through the top. Let's add one more. Okay, one more. Yes, perfect. So beautiful. I love these. I wish I've gotten more. I think I got them during fall season. You see, you never know when you're gonna need flowers like that. That's why when you see something pretty, you gotta pick it up. And we are going to add the remaining 2 on the opposite side at the bottom. Maybe something like this. And you know, I like to add a cherry on top, couple details to my project to finish it off. This cute craft wire was on sale at Hobby Lobby, so I just cut a piece and make a cute little loop like this. It's hard to see, but it's basically a loop with 2 tails. I'm going to tie it together, add a dab of hot glue, and just put it in my bow here. Let's add another one on the other side. What I love about it, that it's just a very light, airy, It doesn't cover the bow or the wreath, yet it brings some interest and even a movement to the whole arrangement. I love that. These laser cut hearts would be another cute addition. I think I'm just going to glue one in here and there. Let's see. There's a little flower stem that's sticking up, and this will be a perfect spot to attach the heart there. On the other side, I do not have a spot to attach the heart, so I'm just going to use a flower stem. Just glue it to the back of the heart and make like a cute little pick. And now you can glue it in wherever you want. And also add the key to the heart, right? These are so cute. You've seen me use that in other wreaths. Let's see where we can attach these, maybe towards the bottom. And again, you can use a pick, or if you have another spot, you can attach one without it. And for the final touch, I'm going to add the battle lights. What I love about the battle lights is that the wire is basically invisible, very tiny light bulbs, and the battery pack is tiny as well, so it's easy to hide. So I'm going to insert it right there under the bow, and then just wrap the wire around one of the flower stems, and that's how we're gonna get a delicate little sparkle there. I love that it's a thin bendable wire. It's perfect here. Let's not forget to glue in that battery pack. Make sure that the switch is still reachable. And here's the look at the finished result. I hope you like it. Like I said, it's light and airy on purpose. I didn't put too much flowers, too much ribbon, because I want to enjoy the beautiful weave work, and those letters are light on purpose. They don't take away from the wreath, right? Yet, if you look up close, you can see what it is. It's personalized and it's so meaningful. What do you think? My cousin's gonna like it? I hope you did. Please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and if you recreate the wreath, please don't forget to tag me. I love to see your creations. What are you doing, troublemaker? See you next time. Take care, my besties. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Nicole! Oh my god, it looks like a gold. Happy birthday to you. Nicocha. Everyone's calling me Nicocha. Did you hear them?
No. Sto lat nie żyje nam.
Brawo!